Question number 8. This question is of differential equation. The variables x and y satisfy the differential equation. This is a differential equation. dy over dx is equal to 4 plus 9y square over e power 2x plus 1. This is a differential equation involving two variables x and y. It is given that y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 1. These are the initial conditions for this question. Solve the differential equation obtaining an expression for y in terms of x. First step of this question will be to separate the variables. There are two variables x and y. X will be attached to dx and y will be attached to dy. This is called as separating the variables. So we can write by cross multiplying process dy over 4 plus 9y square is equal to dx over e power 2x plus 1. Now we integrate each side with respect to the corresponding variable. Left side will be integrated with respect to y. Right side will be integrated with respect to x. We are integrating each side. This is the second step. Now we have to integrate this. On the left hand side, this formula will be used to integrate left hand side. We use this formula. This is general formula a square 1 over a square plus x square. With respect to x, we have to integrate it. Clearly, a is a constant value and x is a variable. Squares on both terms. Formula will be integration of this will be 1 over a tan inverse x over a. This formula will be used here. First of all, according to this formula, we will make the coefficient of y square 1. First of all, because in the formula coefficient of x square is 1, so we make the coefficient of y square 1. We are taking common 9 from the denominator. Then this will be left hand side will be we are taking 9 as a common. Dy over 9 into 4 over 9 plus y square. We are making this form of general formula. Right side will be we can write it as e power minus 2x plus 1 with respect to x. Now we can take this 9 which is in the denominator, we can take outside the integration sign because it is just a multiple. We can write it as 1 over 9 integration of we will write 4 over 9. This is in square form like this. This is a square of 2 over 3 whole square plus y square right side e power negative 2x plus 1 with respect to x. Now we will integrate. Now we have made this form of general formula. A square mean 2 over 3 square, x square mean y square. So we are integrating it using this formula. 1 over 9 remains as such. 1 over a mean 1 over integration of this 1 over a mean 1 over 2 over 3. 1 over 2 over 3, 1 over a, tan inverse y, y over 2 over 3. We have integrated the left side. Right side will be integration of e power negative 2x plus 1 will be same according to the formula e power negative 2x plus 1 divided by, we will write this differentiation of inside of the bracket, that is 2, that is minus 2, because minus sign is outside the bracket. So we write here minus 2 plus c, c is the constant of integration, c is the constant of integration. Now we will uh, simplify it first. Left hand side will be 1 over 6. This 3 will come in the numerator, will be cancelled with 9. We get here 1 over 6 after simplification. Tan inverse 3y over 2. We can write y over 2 over 3. 3 will be multiplied in the numerator. This becomes 3y over 2. Right side will be minus 1 over e power 2x plus 1 plus c. Let this is equation number 1 for reference. Now initial conditions are given. When y is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, we are putting these values. Y is equal to 0. When x is equal to 1, we are putting these values here to find the value of c from equation number 1. Y is 0, so this term will be 0, because when we will put here y is 0, this tan inverse 0 is 0, so the whole term will be 0, is equal to minus 1 over e power x is 1. Putting here 1, we get here e power, there is 2 also, we are missing 2. Now this becomes minus 1 over 2 e power 3 plus c. From here the value of c will be 1 over 2 e power 3. This is the value of C. Now we will put this value of C in equation number 1. Putting the value of the C in equation number 1, we get 1 over 6 tan inverse 3y over 2 is equal to minus 1 over 2 e power 2x plus 1 plus value of C, that is 1 over 2 e power 3. Now from right side we can take common 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is common and will be cancel out with 1 over 6, that here we get 3. After simplifying, if we are taking 1 over 2 common, we can write it as 1 over 6 tan inverse 3y over 2, taking common 1 over 2. This positive term we are writing first, 1 over e power 3 minus 1 over e power 2x plus 1. Now this 2 will be cancelled with this 6. Here we get 1 over 3. So it becomes 1 over 3 tan inverse 3y over 2 on the right side. By taking the LCM of these two fractions, we can write the right hand side e power 2x plus 1 minus e3 over e3 into e power 2x plus 1. Now by cross multiplying process, 3 will be multiplied by these two terms. We can write tan inverse 3y over 2. 3 will be multiplied by cross multiplying with these two terms. It becomes 3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3 e power 3 over e3 into e power 2x plus 1. Now tan inverse on the right side, it will become tan. So we can write 3y over 2 is equal to tan 3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3e3 over e3 minus e power 2x plus 1. Now from here, y will be, we will make y the subject, 3 over 2, the coefficient of y will move to right hand side, will become 2 over 3. We can write, making y the subject, y is equal to 2 over 3 tan 3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3 e power 3 over E3 E3 there is a little mistake. 3y is equal to tan 3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3 e3. Denominator, in the denominator there is e3 into e power 2x plus 1. Now y will be y will become 2 over 3 tan of 3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3 e3. In the denominator there is e3 e power 2x plus 1. Now for further simplify, we can divide each term of the numerator by the denominator. Now this will become each term of numerator can be divided by the LCM denominator. It will become further simplify 2 over 3 tan 3 e power 2x plus 1 over denominator e3 e power 2x plus 1 minus 3e3 in the denominator e3 e power 2x plus 1 cancel out. So we get finally y is equal to 2 over 3 tan 3 e power negative 3 minus 3 e power, this factor comes in the numerator, sign of power will be changed. So we can write 3 e power negative 2x minus 1. This is the final answer. We have written the y in terms of x, which was required expression. We have obtained the expression of for y in terms of x. This is the expression. Now, next part of this question, part B, is state what happens to the value of y as x tends to infinity. As x tends to infinity, give your answer in an exact form. Giving your answer in exact form. Here the concept of infinity lies. We know that when x tends to infinity, then 1 over x uh, tends to 1 over infinity. So when the infinity lies in the denominator, 1 over infinity always 0. So 1 over x tends to, this shows that 1 over x tends to 0. So we can write the given relation of y and x is y is equal to 2 over 3 into 3 e power negative 3 minus 3 over, we can write this when we are taking this in the denominator, so the sign of the power will be changed. 3 over, we can write it as 3 over e power 2x plus 1. So here we are putting x because since the x tends to infinity, x tends to infinity, so we are putting here in place of x. When we will put infinity, this becomes 3 over infinity, that is equal to 0. So this term will be 0. 1 over infinity tends to 0. So when we put here infinity, 3 over infinity is 0, this term will be 0. So finally, this term will be 0 because x lies in the denominator and x tends to infinity. So finally we get y tends to 2 over 3 10 within bracket 3 e power negative 3. This is the answer.